Well. Game on, I got my rapper chain on. Game on, I got my rapper chain on. Well, honey, finally, the dead has risen. Stefon Diggs has finally spoken about Cardi B, acknowledging her, and a round of applause, I must say. I'm rather impressed. I guess Cardi B has been nagging him in his ears like, they're teasing me on YouTube, say you don't own me. You never claim me. You never claim me. So, most recently during a press release, I love the theatrics. In case you missed it, I love the theatrics. Hi, I'm Star Flames. Subscribe. Thumbs up this video. So, you guys know that I said we have never heard Stefon Diggs claiming Cardi B, but during a press release after one of his most recent games, when Cardi B said she was going to cook him pork chops, bake him a cake, and there was a spread of things, arranged for him, and he was there throwing down, having a good time, it seems. But we could hear a lot of people, talking while she said that she was going to cook for him. So we know that she did not cook that shit. She didn't cook it. Offset showed us those wings, and when she was on the Breakfast Club and she was asked about, cooking, she said, she's not really a good cook, something along that line, but if someone wants her to prepare something, she'll try her best and go all out for that person. So I don't think Cardi B can do the pork chops, the cake, and all of that stuff. She's just not that kind of person, it seems. Even though she could have learned a little, but I think we've seen enough to know that she can make her little sauces, and if she sees a video, she might be able to recreate the simple things. But back to Stefon Diggs claiming her, honey. Diggs was doing his press release, and he was asked about her, and he said, again, as I've said, he's always said, he doesn't talk much about his relationship, but he says he really appreciates her. She wasn't a sports person until he converted her, and he's saying that she is an amazing person, and he wants to build on that with her, and she is truly a great person. We are going to take a look at that clip, honey, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Are you enjoying these post-game videos from Cardi? Her reactions to the Patriots winning, are you enjoying those?
It's cool. I got to holler at her about one recently, but it's cool, though. I just appreciate the support. She's been an amazing supporter of just me and, the Patriots. She wasn't a football girl before I converted her over, but I'm just thankful to have her in my corner. She's an amazing woman, and, continue to build that relationship. I don't talk too much about my personal life, but she's an amazing woman. I just appreciate her, and hopefully I can build on that and, I guess watch that tree grow.
Now, when he says that she's an amazing person, well, finally, once again, kudos to him to finally owning and accepting her around the same time that it was revealed that Eileen Lopera has dropped her lawsuit against him, because there's no need for the lawsuit at this point, because the DNA has proven that he's the father of the child, and he has gotten her pregnant a second time as per Eileen's lawsuit, right? So she has dropped the case, and he is to pay Eileen a pretty penny for child support, but he was asking for joint custody. He said that he's not quite sure if the baby is his. I don't know how you have unprotected sex with someone and then say that. So he's saying that Eileen is equally promiscuous as he is, unless that's what he's saying, And I think she should have sued him for that, for saying that he's not sure, because you can't go to a well to get a bucket of water and say you've never gone to the well to get a bucket of water. That's just not decent of you, even though it is his right to request a paternity, right? He could have done it. He could have gone about it another way. But anywho, Back to what he was saying about Cardi B when he said that he wants to build on that and all of that. Does he mean get married to her? Because as I've said to you guys, he's gonna maybe propose to her, maybe marry to her because she made him discoverable. No one knew him over pop culture before Cardi B. But even if they get married, he's gonna impregnate other women in their matrimonial bed. There's still gonna be babies coming out left, right, center. Cardi B is gonna crash out behind the scenes. She may crash out on Instagram. She may come on Instagram telling all his business. Already Eileen is telling us that, listen, these girls are talking, you know. Do you notice they're talking, okay? They're letting the world know this dude is not as innocent as he seems. Eileen said Stefon was smashing her and the chef at the same time. And word on the curb, as per the internet, honey, they are alleging that both Stefondiggs and Cardi B were allegedly smashing the chef. And if you look at the case, honey, remember when guys, I did a video and I said Stefondiggs is going to settle with the chef. And I told you to bookmark that video. Bookmark this one again, because I'm going to say it again. He's going to settle with that chef, okay? That man, what the chef has accused him of doing, he has allegedly done it to another female. He has done it to another female before, allegedly, one that has a court document, allegedly, and he has done it to another guy, allegedly, right? No, there are also some people on TikTok who said that they know Stefon Diggs before he was famous, and he loves to be antsy with people, allegedly. I don't know how factual that is. That is what they had to say about him. So, as it relates to the chef, if you're looking at the details of the court documents, he's going to have to settle with her. But what is going to be negotiated is the amount that she will receive. I think she's going to get no less than $3 million. But honey, I would still be going after him for more money. She got a BBL and she got a makeover. Let me tell you something. Men are deadly. Men are deadly. I don't know how women, like the Bible tells you, and it doesn't say MANKIND, it says MEN. Don't believe MEN. So anywho, he wants to build on what he has with Cardi Boo Boo. I want him to marry to her. Yes. I want them to get married because we are about to see Offset and Cardi B. We're about to see Offset and Cardi B season 2. Honey, we'll have entertainment for the rest of our lives. We will be entertained going into the grave, and in the afterlife, we'll be like, oh, that's what's going on down there with Stefondiggs and Cardi B. Oh my God. Ain't no change. Ain't no change. And then the sister wives will be fighting her because he's gonna fight. Listen. You see the girlies, they're getting smarter. The girls are getting smarter. And Cardi B better fix that backside of hers. She better ensures that BBL is in shape, because have you guys seen Eileen's body? And she hasn't responded. And Eileen is a young hottie. And there's gonna be a younger girl, younger than Eileen. And she's gonna rock that matrimonial bed of Cardi B's. Cardi B is gonna retire from music to keep her eyes on that man. She's gonna give that man free pass, and that man will be having orgies in their matrimonial bed. And there's one thing happens when you let the devil in your marriage, you will never know peace. You will never know peace. Tiana Taylor, Iman Shumpert, they were doing those threesomes and those things, and what happened? The moment they started going on those ventures and wanting to explore, and I've heard so many women saying it, oh, he suggested that we did this, and we did it, and the marriage lasted for 2 more years. Bitch, you should have ended the marriage the 2 years prior. You lowered your self-esteem for a man. You lowered your worth. You lowered your value. You lowered your dignity. You lowered your integrity. You lowered your pride for a man only for him to reject you. Women need to do better. And this is why these young girls are not liked by older women, because these young girls. So the younger girls are getting smarter. Stefon Diggs is filled with vim, vigor, and vitality, and Cardi B is getting old and tired, honey. And there's gonna be a 18-year-old who is gonna be front and center at the game. She's gonna have a good last name. Her family's gonna be of wealth. You know those Alabama Barker kind of girl? I wonder if Alabama is busy. Hey, Stefon, we're friends. I'm just giving you suggestions. Like, the guy he is who he is, and he ain't gonna change. Even if he marries to Cardi B, it's gonna be all for PR and all for clout. And I want to see the wedding. I want to see the lavish wedding. I want to see the people giving Cardi B side eyes at her own wedding. I want to see culture giving Stefon Diggs that dirty look at the wedding, and I want to see culture giving her mom the side eye at the wedding. You know, I want to see it all. I want to see the lavish wedding, and I hope they would go bigger than Gucci and Keisha Kayor, and I want everyone from the sporting arena to be there, and I want the Kardashians to be there, because honey, once the Kardashians are there, we're gonna get the tea. When the media asks, they're gonna say, oh my God, it is so beautiful and it's a beautiful union, because you know they are PR trained. But someone in their circle is gonna tell TMZ, Page 6, or the Daily Field what they actually think about that wedding. Honey, I can't wait. I cannot wait for that portion of the circus to start, honey, and I cannot wait to hear who is up in that matrimonial bed. Why are you wishing for that man to cheat on his wife? The man is a serial cheater. Hello? The man is not gonna change. A leopard never changes spot. Scientists haven't gotten around to a leopard changing its spot. That man is not going to church. He's not fasting and praying and asking God to change him as yet. Until then, that man is not going to change. He's going to leave her at home. Everything that Offset did to her, he's going to do to her. And guess what? Stefon Diggs is a barb, and he's going to ensure that we knows about it. Do you notice that every time the internet comes at Nikki, what does Stefon Diggs do? Ensure that something is out there to take the shadow away from Nikki and pull it over to Cardi B. That man is a barb by nature. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see it. I want the ring to be humongous, and I want Cardi B to be bragging and boastful about it. You know, her little gimmicks and her little antics. I want it all. I want to see her doing it all. And I want them to do the little family. I want them to do reality TV as well. And then when one season is over, we want to hear what was happening behind the scenes. What girl was... Stefon, have you met Bernice Burgos? Perfect girl. Bernice, girl, are you single? Are you busy? I hear Stefon gives good money, because listen, it can't be that he's out here not giving these girls anything. He's giving them damn good money. Don't you want some money, Bernice? I'm just saying, honey. Jada Waiter, are you busy? I'm just throwing out options. I'm just helping the guy out. I'm just helping out a situation, you know? And Cardi B is an enabler. She's an enabler, because she's saying that women were in her DMs asking her to eat her coochie, and the same woman wanted to sleep with her man. When a woman speaks like that on the internet, it tells you another story behind the scenes. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm going to open a savings account. I'm going to bank on it. When I tell you I'm going to bank on it. I'm having too much fun with this. I'm having too much fun with this. This should be illegal, but it's not. Thank God it's not. I'm having too much fun with this. Seriously, I want them to get married. I want them to get married because I want everyone who has been calling me a liar because you guys are not paying attention to anything. And I saw someone in my comments who said, I thought you said Stefon Diggs and Cardi B left. And I said to you guys, there are over 1,000 reports on Cardi B and Stefondiggs. And I walked you all through the steps to find the reports. And you're still coming to me telling me you thought I said? If it's in the media, I'm going to talk about it, honey. Didn't I say, like, how many times do I have to make myself clear? And I'm going to have my own opinion to it. It's the, second or third time we're hearing that they have separated. He keeps saying the first time is when she allegedly found out that another girl was pregnant. They were allegedly inside a shopping mall and she said that she was done with him. And then she posted on social media, F it, we ball. That video is still up. I walked you all through the path. I took you all on the journey. I showed you guys the connection to show you that they definitely had separated, because why would you be posting F it, we ball? What does that mean? And the internet broke it down for me, honey. Come on, put some respect on your girl's name. But anywho, I can't wait for the huge ring. It has to be bigger than Keisha Kayor ring or that size, okay? And the Cardi B is going to reach out to all the married girlies to get some tips and whatever. But that advice is going to go through and it's going to come out though. I can't wait for the mess. I can't wait for the drama. Am I praying for Cardi B's downfall? Absolutely not. I'm not praying for her downfall. I'm just saying I can't wait to see the drama. The girl already tells you she's dramatic, and we've seen the drama coming from Love and Hip Hop up to this moment. What makes you think she's about to retire from the drama, loose, chaotic lifestyle anytime soon? What makes you think she's gonna retire? That is how she makes her money. Drama. Okay? Now, that's all I have to say about that in this video. We're gonna talk some more in the comment section. And I can't wait to see the girls and their pregnancies this year, because there'll be a few births and deliveries this year. Can't wait. Will Cardi B be one of them? We don't know. Let's see what happens. But that's all I have to share with you all. Peace.